The solution.
YouTube, what's going on? Yeah, we doing them back to back. Uh, I got some advice from someone near and dear to me. They say, just put the content out, put it out, unvolt a lot of the videos, do the reviews on the sneakers that you've gotten, over the past month or so when you scale back, and also do a review on the sneaker that nobody would think that you would buy. So today I got a little surprise for you all. Notice the deck is empty because I don't want to blow the video, and you're probably like, "Whoa, the solution, that's different." I wouldn't think you would be a guy that wear those. But without further ado, the solution copped a pair of Vans. Now I ease into the Van game, but truth be told, this is not my first pair of Vans. If you look way back, I want to think last summer, July, June-ish, I think, I actually copped a pair of all purple Vans from Ross, and I bought some Air Max 2016s, white and turquoise ones, because I wore those to a hip hop convention with my homeboy Tommy 2 times. I wore those, but I also copped those Vans for the low. But obviously, these are not from Ross because they're in the box. Got these from, of all places, Shoe Palace. So shout out to Shoe Palace at, what was that? San Marcos, at the outlet, San Marcos, Texas. And I eased into it. Vans have a lot of different colorways. It's a very affordable shoe, by the way. It's a cool shoe. I'm not to the skateboard culture. I've never been to the skateboard culture when I was younger. I wasn't a fan of the shoe. Before Vans, there were Airwalks. And Airwalk was the sneaker to have before Vans started popping. Believe it or not, it was Airwalk. And I think you can find Airwalk at like Payless in some places now. But knowing these kids, they'll probably bring them back. But Vans weren't popping. It was Airwalks. So let's get into it. You see the Shoe Palace bag. And I told you all, real simple color. Real simple color, y'all. You can't go wrong with black. You can't. You cannot go wrong with black. So if I'm going to try out a new sneaker, let me turn that one. Side profile right there. I'm gonna go with a black or white, just to ensure I have a reason to wear the sneaker and I don't have to match it up. Now, I was debating between this all black colorway and a suede, which is a decent suede for the price, or this straight up canvas with the leather Van symbol right there. Okay, just an old school sneakers, for skating and stuff like that. They don't do a whole lot with these as far as technology. There's very little cushioning, in the ankle. Sometimes you get your ankle smacked skateboarding. Not much cushioning in the tongue. And it's just very, it's fundamental. It's a very fundamental sneaker. Notice I have the Spurs hat on. The Spurs play a brand of fundamental basketball. Some people don't like it because it's boring. But it's effective. And Vans are very effective. They go with a lot of stuff. They work. And I ease into that. So I got this all canvas where I mentioned the leather. And with the leather interior in here. It's $59. A $59 sneaker, you can't go wrong with that. And this is one of the reasons why the sneaker is popping so much. So as far as comfort, if there's a knock on the sneaker, in my opinion, because this is old technology, by the way, they aren't very comfortable. This is a sneaker, I've already put my orthotics in it and tried it out. I'm going to wear my orthotics in there. I might even put another set of cushion. But, they look really good with like joggers, and some tapered jeans. This, you can't go wrong with it. And also, here's the cool thing about this canvas material. I used to have, I can't remember the model of Nike I used to have, but they were basically like some canvas. They were skateboard sneakers. I had them in high school. I just thought they were cool. Once again, I was never a skateboarder. But when it got a little um faded, if you will, I just got some dye, some RIT, if you will, and I dipped the sneaker in there, and the color came right back. So this is another reason why you can get these. And if you have the white pair, you throw them in the washing machine. And actually, these are inspired by my niece. My niece Vicky, she had quite a few pairs of Vans. I always thought they looked cool on her feet. And she's tall. She's much taller than me. And I was like, I should get a pair. And that's why I wound up copying the purple pair. But I sold those. I do have to go up to a 9.5 for comfort. That was one of the reasons why I sold the purple pair. They were size 9. I was being frivolous. I didn't try them on. I just bought them. I was like, the least I could sell them. They're Vans. And 9.5 works for me. You know. And the other thing too, if your feet are flat, make sure you add some additional cushion to these, because it can make for a rough day, and your feet will look funny. Who's my homeboy? Boss Hog. Shout out to my man Matt. He used to rock these when we were in Korea, and he has really, really flat feet. But he swore by these things, and he had some spillage right here. His feet always kind of leaned over like that. And I was like, where are your orthotics, man? You tearing up your feet. But got the Vans, $60, can't go wrong. They got some unique collaborations out there. I've seen the Peanuts ones. I think there's a Wu-Tang one that they're about to drop, or if it dropped already. I may cop those. You can't beat it for $60. And this is a sneaker also that's sold at the military exchange for $49. So I can get these even lower if I decide to go the Van route and increase my my footprint. No pun intended. But add on to the quantity, so I can actually say I have a collection of Vans, depending on how I feel about the sneaker. But given the way I'm buying my sneakers now, I'm kind of avoiding the retro Jordans quite a bit. This might be something I get into, not because I'm being cheap, or how the young boys say being a broke boy. Far from that. It's just, you wear different stuff. You gotta have flavor. That's part of having style right there, is being different. But all black Vans. Remember, it's not about how much you pay, it's how much you pay. The solution.